I'm John Gill. In this lesson, knife defence, the most serious situation you could be in. It's obviously gun defence, which is even more serious, but knife defence you can defend if you get the right action and the right moves with that. Of course, we always run away. When someone approaches with a knife, run away, get away as quickly as you can. But unfortunately, suddenly stab, you've got to get it away. You could use your blocks, use your parries, jump out of the way, strike. Now this is when we do strike the vulnerable areas. In this situation, the nose, the throat, the groin, the knees, whatever it takes to get away from a serious situation. Alright, so I'll bring Jim in for the first one. Now if he just threatens me with a knife, I'm just going to run. Okay, always run. Even if they threw it, it wouldn't penetrate. It just might nick me or something, but it can't penetrate. Unlike a bullet, which would possibly penetrate. So that's the advantage. If I run, if he throws it, then I could probably pick it up as well. So I doubt, but if I ran, so I'd always run. Never confront, don't try and talk your way out of it, it's too late. It's too late for that situation. That happened recently where I'm filming here now in Sydney, where someone tried to talk their way out of it and it didn't work, unfortunately. So they should have ran. So first thing is run. I run. Okay, threaten. Okay, from here, run. Now if he catches up to me, then yes, but kicking or something as a back kick. So from here, kicking is good. Back kick to the groin, powerful side kick to the midsection, very effective. So your kicks are very important because the good thing is with a kick, even if he reaches the knife, I can get him before he reaches me. Now worst case scenario, I might get nicked on my leg, but I'd rather have that than penetrated through the heart. Alright, so that's the key. Now, so again, we'll just threaten, I run, he catches me, boom, kick, whatever, and run, I keep going. If I was just confronted with an overhead strike from here, bam, straight in from there. Alright, so I'd come in, bam, straight in, knee, hit, that's when I get pretty angry and really I'm going to save my life here. Okay, make a lot of noise, but from here again, hey, day! From there, make a lot of noise, key upping comes in handy then. If you haven't done martial art or street attack, you're shouting no and getting fired up basically, you've got no choice. Because they're actually trying to kill you basically, unfortunately. So if I was on this side and he came in, jump here, hit, knee, from there, bam, trip, whatever it takes. But you'll find the hit should be enough. Anyway, so again from here, hands up, jump, grab, now hip to the throat, knee to the groin, elbow and run. Okay, so we don't make this complicated. There's a lot of knife defences and some of the syllabuses, 11, 12, 15 knife defences. Let's just make it simple. If you stick to the same thing, then you can't think of anything else to do. If you have too many different options, it's not going to work. It's got to be automatic. So it's got to be, this is the one I recommend. Grab, hit straight to the throat, knee into the groin, elbow to the head and run. The elbow, now that stage he may already be down, so great, may not need that. But watch how I coordinate everything. There, hit, knee, elbow and run. Because that right foot runs with the elbow and run away. And that should be enough. Doesn't have to get too fancy. We'll do it slow motion again. Grab. Now, don't panic if this misses. At least I'm out of the way. If that missed, I can still hit. I can even elbow there, but knee. So hit, knee, elbow, and run. We'll get some students in now to practice that together. Okay, come in here. So, from here, Jordan, I want you to come straight stab and grab. Good, okay, let's try that again. So this is how you teach a student. Just watch again, I'll demonstrate. So jump out of the way, straight stab, jump, grab the elbow and wrist, hit to the throat, that's quite open there, knee to the groin, elbow and run. You may not even need the elbow, but at least it's there. If he's still standing, then the elbow. Because you don't want him coming back at you again. This is one thing, yes, I'll do whatever it takes to be able to defend myself. If it was just a normal punch, I wouldn't do that. I'd just probably hit, wouldn't even do that. I could just nudge him, that doesn't matter. But a knife, yes, I may need a little bit more. Okay, Jordan, you try that one. Hands up. Now I want you to do back fist first. Back fist, that's called back fist strike. Knee, or kick, and then from there you run. Hands up. Back, grab, back fist, knee, and hit and run. Now Jordan is a beginner in knife defence. This is his first week actually done the knife defence, so this is how you teach beginners. He's got his basics being an orange belt with a couple of gradings, but other than that, he's still pretty much a beginner from there. Again, hands up, No. Back fist. This one. The closer hand. Back fist, knee, good. Try it again. Jump out of the way. Grab. Back fist is better. Close. That's better. Good. Now, Jim, can you do it with Isaac? Give Isaac a turn. Hold it for a second. So, Jim, this is Isaac. So, of course, first of all, if he threatens you, just get the habit of running. Or you get the habit of doing running. So run, go, run. Any self-defense situation, run. That's self-protection. If they catch up, then it's self-defense, so I might be hit to stop them again. Now, if you're walking along, you suddenly hands up, sort of stabs, jump to the side, let's have a look. Now grab to there, and on the elbows, good. Back fist, bring that pull, as you pull, bring that knee in. Then if you need to drop, you should drop the knife by then take that hand off and drop an elbow, and then run at the same time. So practice the 3 moves. So again, I'll do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. 1's the grab, and as I said, don't panic if you can't. If you miss, at least I'm out of the way. And then boom, boom from there. Okay, let's try that, guys. Oh, sorry, you two to Jim, Steve, Isaac. I'll do it with you actually. We'll do it together. Ready? Set the students how they remember. One, this one. That's right. That's right, very good. Now it's like anything, it's just habit and subconscious, so it's automatic. Of course we've got, just to go through, we'll go through that in a minute. Of course we've got basic blocks. Say if I'm just standing really close, and you've got, oh, there, boom, boom, that's fine. Okay, from there, if I don't have time to jump out of the way, then again, basic block inside, hit, knee, whatever, from there. Okay, again, basic block, bam, that's what I get from there, okay? If it's a bit more, maybe around, straight into there, hit, from there, okay. So let's try that with students now. Come back into the gym. Again, with the right hand, and also practice left and right-handed. So you can't say the guy swap over and practice that one yet. Alright, so always practice both sides in any self-defense situation, left and right-handed. There. No, back fist. 2, that's it. Try that again. Good. That's right, very good. Now what about this one? If I just suddenly came up to you like that, what would you do? Basic block. Perfect, but I want you to move out of the way. I need you to jump out of the way. Perfect, open up to the throat. Sure, if this is a kid at school grabbing him, yeah, you'd probably just palm away, wouldn't have to do much. But if this is a knife, you hit him in the throat. Straight to the throat. That's right, straight to the, keep going to the throat. You two do the same thing. Okay. Ready, from there, jump out of the way, bone back, straight to the throat. Straight to the throat. Yeah. Get in the habit of, I'll show that one again. I'll do it from here, fast motion here. Hey! So it could be palm to the nose or punch to the throat, whatever you prefer. If they're a bit more open, punch the throat or close. It's hard to think at the time. It's probably just whatever you're natural with, punches or palms, really. Bam, straight in, bam, 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 whatever from there. Okay, again, bam, bam, bam. So he drops a knife, boom, I pick it up and run. And he won't chase me, okay? Those strikes will get them to drop the knife. So let's try that together. Jump out of the way. Stroke first. Or nose, or palm to the nose. Okay, palm or the throat. That's right. In the vulnerable areas. Obviously this situation is a bit hard to get the eyes, but nose and throat, groin. Nose, throat, groin. Nose, throat, groin for against the knife. Kicking the knees good too if you can lean out of the way. In the eyes is more, when they say the vulnerable areas are eyes, that's more for an enclosed self-defense. You probably wouldn't do that against a knife because you'd probably miss anyway. Okay, so it has to be throat or nose. Okay. You're practicing here. Right. And there. Good. So now they're drilled, it'll be automatic for them. So not make it complicated, just very simple moves. Very simple moves. That's right. Very good. What about if I went like this? What if I went like this? From here, block. Excellent. Look at how you move to the throat. They used to be teaching non-aggressive stuff, right, which is important for children to be non-aggressive, like stomach or something, or blocking. But in this situation, you've got no choice. Sorry, you've got no choice. You have to go to the eye or the nose and the throat. This is very serious. They're trying to kill you, basically, and it's not going to happen to me or you, if you know your techniques. There, that's it. Very good. Very good. Same with you guys. Straight to the throat. If you end up very close to them, end up for some reason really close, that's when you do an elbow strike. Elbow. But generally just to the throat, or palm to the nose. Again. That's perfect. That was a really good block. I can feel that myself. He can definitely defend himself already. How old are you?
9.
9. At the age of 9, he's very good at this. Excellent. Fantastic. Very good. So that's all it is drilling. We'll do now one at the top. And then jumping out. A little bit more jump out of the way. Jump out of the way. So hop out of the way. Hop out of the way. Bam. Off the line. You've got to get off the line to strike. Whether it's a punch, a grab, a knife, off the line. And move and block and punch at the same time, or whatever the case may be. That's good. Perfect. So while you can do that one, I'll demonstrate that one again. Hold on a second. With this one here, watch this. Bam! I can actually practice straight in at the same time. That's the key to this. I block, I move, and I strike at the same time. So let's do it again. Bang! Yes! From there. Alright? So straight at the same time. Again. Bang! 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 Straight in. I'm moving. If I might get a nick, there's no guarantee in knife defense, but I'd rather get a nick than get stabbed in the heart or the throat. I'm going to get stabbed in the hip. They're very, very dangerous areas to get stabbed into, obviously. So, not saying you're going to come out unscathed, but yeah, you might get a bit of a nick or something, get some treatment, whatever, but get out of there as quickly as you can as well. Alright? So let's try that with the students as well. This time, watch the movement. Watch the movement. Let's do it together. I'll drill them together. Just watch on it slowly. Follow my movement. Let's do it together. Ready? Do it together. 1, 2, 3, and then you can follow up, etc. if needed. 4. Good. That's good. Okay, so let's try that. 1. Excellent. Very good. 2. Very good. 3. 4. Good. Now, as I said before, similar to against punch, you want to suddenly come and go like this. Then, yeah, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. He didn't even practice that before. He automatically did a block. Perfect. Okay, you might have got nicked there, but now when you stop yourself getting stabbed by getting out of the way. So the worst case scenario, you might get nicked across here, but you're not getting stabbed through here. So as I said, not to be bad unscathed, but at least I'll be alive. That's number 1. And don't grab it, lock it. Lock it with down block. Good, you do the same. So let's do this quickly. Just say, I'm just going to let it bend. You can't, yeah, that's it. You should jump on the inside, depending on where you are. With this one, it's better to go on the outside. But if you have to go on the inside, you still can, but just open, be careful, let go and come back. That's what's going on the outside. If you don't have time, you always just block. Just make sure your blocks are solid. That's it. Good. That's right. Down block. Very good. And then follow up. That's right. Okay, now Jim, we're going to go randomly attack them with a knife and not know what's going to happen. Let's see if they can defend themselves. Now, we're not doing it today, we're going to run the uniforms. But if you are in a club situation or get a rubber knife, get some dye on it and get an old white t-shirt and old pants as well, and then see where you get the dye. If it's right here, you could be in trouble. If it's just a little nick here or a little nick there, no worries, you're probably still alive. So that's a good way of practicing to see if you can reality-based. Don't actually do it with a real knife, obviously. So with a rubber knife with some dye in it, old white t-shirt, old pants, and then go for it. There's another way of practicing. Okay. So we're just random attacks, okay? That's right. And switch the hands as well, Jim. Switch the hands. See how they react. Good. So keep it come that way. He's blocked it. See if he's blocked. Good. A double palm block. Very good. Very good. So this one. Very good. And you remember to punch the throat. This is where you're allowed to hit a back fist strike. Boom. Back fist. Or a knife hand. Some martial art with a knife hand strike in the throat. Very good. Or back fist. It's a solid side knife hand in the throat. Try that if you want. Bam. That's it. So swing through here to get more power. Bam. And follow through. Follow through. That's right. Blocking, very good, very good. Evading, evasion's the key. Off the line, off the line. It's okay, you probably still want to go. Now if you find yourself at a distance like you did then you probably have to kick. So if you find yourself too far away, kick me. Block it, and if you find yourself that way, kick. That's right. Well, we'll get to jump that way first. Or you might have to push it a little bit, then kick. Kick to the groin. That's right. Not turning kick, front kick. Turning kick won't be, or roundhouse kick won't be powerful enough generally unless you're really good to get into there. But generally a nice little snap front kick straight into there. Alright? Snap front kick, very effective. Or from a side-on position, through the knee. Or they chase me as I said before. Pop from there. Okay. So if you find yourself a distance, that's when you do your kick. But if you find yourself a distance, you can also run as well. Always run, run, run. Remember that. That's very good. In a palm block, for example. Very good. From the side, that's okay. All right, that's okay. Very good. Good. Back wrist. That's right.
Control.
Double palm blocks, good. Good, keep me. Kick. That's right, no, not the other way. Front. Or turn and kick this way. That's right, into the groin. Don't kick just kick to the groin. Don't kick into it, man, then run. Didn't have to run it, good. Good. Also, the more you do the knives, the less, if you do react to it, it's not so it freaks you out, because it's usually quite real, so just get your subconscious used to it. Not that you want to be attacked by a knife, but at least if it happens when it comes, I've never done that before, it's pretty realistic. That's right. Good.
First off the line. Okay, must control. Okay?
Yeah.
Get off the target.
That's right.
That's it. Hold firmly. Strike.
So, even this one here, for example, as well. Okay, guys, from here, we'll go through that slowly, Jim. I'll get you to attack this way. Just like that. From there. Now, again, I can do similar type as the other one. Be careful, it is force against force, so it could come this way, but or double palm, but then I have to really be quick to get behind, kick the knee and run away. Get behind him is what less like it. So I just have to do a double palm block, basically, or double block here, straight into vertical fist hit, whatever. Get straight in multiple punches, straight in the throat, the nose, the knee, and then it drops a knife and you run away from there. Okay, so from here again, get this too. So bang, bang, and run. Okay. So let's try that slowly. Follow on, block or grab, whatever. Probably the double block's fine. Knife hand or back fist to the throat. Grab this knee to the groin, drive it through hard, drop an elbow if needed. At that stage they may have already fallen down. Don't try and fluff around, just get out of there as quickly as possible. Okay. So practice all this slowly but surely with a rubber knife, or as I said, with the dye in it with an old t-shirt, etc. See where you're at. But it is very, very important. Knife defense is probably the most important thing in self-defense. We'll also be doing ones on gun defense as well, which is reducing your chances, but in close you can actually actions faster than reactions. So even holding a knife at you, if he just holds at me, look, if you think it's a robbery, yeah, you can, okay, I'll step back and here's my money, whatever. But if he thinks he's going to stab you anyway, then from here, you just say he's threatening threatening you. If he obviously lunges in, then it's bam, that one, okay? Now if he doesn't, I can parry it. So here I can, if he just threatens me, just holds it at me. Day! Okay, from here again. Okay, from here again, hold it up, parry, dance! And he drops the knife from there. I pick it up and I go. I'm not going to stab him. I'm not a vigilante here. I'm going to pick it up and run. Don't go back and stab him, because that will get you in jail. That's excessive force. I've disarmed him, I've got the weapon, I run. Don't go back. Alright? And that court won't look at that kindly. But self-defense, striking multiple times, kicking against the weapon like this, you wouldn't have a problem. It's not excessive force. It's only excessive force if he's on the ground and I kick him 20 times and pick up the knife and stab him. Yes, you will go to jail for that. Okay, from here, hold the knife up again, so it's parry from there. So I'd stab that one, bam, 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 etc. If it's just a holding up, threatening to me, threatening from here, just Just to here. Day! Alright, from here again. So parry, knock it down. Day! And there, straight in. Okay, good. Alright. Okay. That concludes knife defence. Practice slowly. I mean, a bit hard on Jim, but he's a 4th Dan black belt. Alright, so that's okay. But generally, if you're practicing with friends and family, take it easy, nice and slow, relax until you get to the martial art class and you put pads on or whatever and practice with someone more experienced, then you can go for it. Hope you never have to be in that situation, as we all do in any self-defense situation, but at least you get more confidence to know what to do if ever that came across you. So always talk about it if you can, run away, of course I said before, but train hard, train consistently, get it automatic. That's the key. You see the tennis players, all sports people, they're not even thinking. They're not thinking anything. It's all in the subconscious, all automatic. So that's where you need to be in this. You practice it over and over again. No fancy techniques. Stick to the basics in this situation and it could probably save your life. We'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.